first of all, it's dramatically cooler, and it's very breezy, which I think is good conditions for Roddick. And let's look at the tail of the tape. You know, unfortunately, there's a lot on the Mr. Federer side. The forehand on Mr. Federer's side, the backhand on Mr. Federer's side, the net play, the serve we got to give to Andy Roddick, the return of serve to Federer, speed to Federer, and we'll give a check mark on because the last win for Andy Roddick, very similar conditions to that, like a Miami night. It's about 80 degrees now and very breezy. It's breezy.
Yeah, that's where you have to commit to that forehand a little bit more. I mean, that's the right play from Roddick there, Chris, but Roddick has to attack this ball more. It's a pretty tough shot. It's low from Federer, but that's just too much spin. Oh, what a shot! Well, it's really what hurt Roddick here was a good serve, but the approach just wasn't good enough. Look at Federer's got plenty of time to set up, and once Federer's in this position, he's just deadly. And Roddick actually didn't play a bad volley, but Federer too quick. The early signs are not good. Well, he got lucky there, Roddick, because that was a tame approach shot.
And Patrick, that's one of those points where that was about 117-mile-an-hour serve, and then all of a sudden off the second ball there.
Wow. Nice target practice now. I mean, up 2 breaks, and this is a real danger for Roddick coming into this match. That Federer would get a quick lead, and then have a little fun.
Game for set.
Tough second serve.
Oh, come on.
He turned to his box, Andy, and said something. I'm literally hitting and running immediately.
Well, that was one of those cases there. It looked like, you know, Raj just sees things a little bit early. He saw the play before it happened.
He saw Roddick, you know, covering to the middle as far as and not covering the line there. He just sees things out of the corner of his eyes. You know, I've always said when he plays Federer, keep it close, hold serve.
Wow.
Unbelievable shot.
Andy Roddick is not going to outstyle Roger Federer, so that's why he has to turn this into his kind of a match. Just an ugly match, huge serving, no rhythm, and then take his chances when he gets them.
That time he was right up in the baseline, did hit through the backhand, and fed from way back behind the court.
Against his instinct. His instinct would be to play it back safe.
From Roddick, because Federer had taken control of that point, but on the full run.
Well, that's where Roddick's improved movement can help him incredibly. His first forehand winner. Now, he can win a couple of these points, can Roddick, but he can't rely Oh, yeah. Roddick a little off balance on that high forehand volley. Slightly stumbled.
Low 15.
But it seemed like he was tempting Roddick to come in like 3 times in a row, hitting it.
Federer about to snatch it away.
Game.
Build a 2-set lead.
4-3-15.
Well, Federer again dominating this rally, taking time away from Roddick, taking that next ball so early off the bounce that Roddick couldn't even get back to the middle of the court. It was an easy win.
That's a good pass. Federer was sneaking across court, and he threaded the needle.
That's an example of Federer not doing enough with the approach. He left it hanging, gave Roddick time to set up, and
there's Roddick doing just about everything he can. Huge return. And Federer with the answer.
Now, that's two beautiful shots from Roddick, but you gotta cover down the line. Make him go cross.
Right back to the game plan.
target practice there.
Block 30.
Bringing him in, Roddick puts it right into the slot, and Federer is so good on the low ball to either wing. He just flicks it right off. Look at these guys. It's like a Federer-esque shot. Roddick was just, in his mind, he was ripping every ball as hard as he could, and then finally just says, well, what the heck.
Everybody in the camp having a chuckle with that.
I finally got you with that one.
Roddick trying to lighten the mood out here. Roddick chose to backfire right at him. Federer produces a little dropper, holds for 5-all. And he's goofing around a little bit at it, joking, but Federer is all business. You can tell he still feels that he's always under pressure.
Yeah, he's having none of it. You're right, Chris. And Roddick sort of trying to get the, get into it a little bit with the umpire. Trying to rip that one right out.
Oh, it's just textbook. What defense in transition.
And Federer looked like he was upset that they didn't make a call on that second serve. And this was tremendous hitting from both players in this rally.
If he was bothered by that, he didn't. A familiar scene at the net.